This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Evening Update for Tuesday, June 9th. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good evening. We begin with news that a Springer Memorial student is in a very serious condition and 2 others are badly injured following an accident in the city this afternoon. All 3 are now warded at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Police spokesman David Welch says 9 other students were also injured after a route taxi overturned on John Beckles Drive, just yards away from the entrance of the Nursery Drive bus terminal. Our Neville Clark is on the scene and gives us the latest.
Superintendent Bruce Rose spoke to the press this afternoon and informed us that ZR 125, that travels on the Ivy route, overturned this afternoon, injuring 21 passengers. And 1 girl, a Spring Memorial girl, sustained serious injury and is at present in the hospital. The incident was treated as a mass casualty scene, and doctors from the Queen Elizabeth Hospital responded to the incident. There were also personnel from the Defense Force. The driver of the vehicle, just Barbados today understands, his name is Matthew Daniel of My Lord's Hill. Alex Linton, the director of the Transport Authority, told reporters that the permit will be suspended pending the outcome of the investigations. Also on the scene were Minister of Education, Ronald Jones, Parliamentary Secretary, Harry Husbands, and Minister of Transport and Works, Michael Lashley. The police also said that they would carry out a thorough investigation of the incident.
Thanks, Neville. Now, today's accident has prompted Transport Minister Michael Lashley to summon an urgent meeting with the Commissioner of Police and the Transport Authority to tackle lawless driving in the country.
What we are doing, we're going to have a very urgent meeting with the Commissioner of Police. We want to set up that meeting along with Transport Authority and, of course, myself, to look at how this is getting out of hand. I've already met with the Transport Authority in terms of ways and means of how we're going to get around this. We need to have also the disciplinary committee of the Transport Authority brought into full action. I'm not casting any judgment on this matter, but of course, fault is inequality. I want the facts real, and of course, there's a court decision would suggest that it was a reckless driving, then of course the disciplinary committee of the Transport Authority was called into action.
Lashley also tells Barbados Today owners of public service vehicles will now be placed under serious scrutiny and will be asked to be more careful in selecting drivers to operate their vehicles. Meantime, 4 members of a Christchurch family are nursing injuries following a serious vehicle accident at Kingsland, Christchurch. The 4, including an elderly couple, their daughter, and their 18-month-old grandson, were passengers in a Toyota Belter motorcar which collided with a Mazda 3 around 11:45 a.m. The driver of the Mazda, 57-year-old Michael Eversley of Lawton 19, Shanox, Christchurch, escaped unhurt. However, all 4 occupants of the Toyota were taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Meanwhile, a St. James man was injured after he was involved in a collision in Hoyts Village this morning. 42-year-old Sean Campbell of Husband Heights complained of pains to the neck after his vehicle was struck by a truck and pinned to a guard wall. Campbell's 10-year-old daughter, Shanice, was also in the vehicle. She appeared shaken by the incident. The driver of the truck, 26-year-old Romel Worrell of Lower Estate, St. George, said the brakes malfunctioned and this caused his vehicle to slide. In other news, Barbados and its Caribbean neighbors are at risk of failing to meet an agreed target to cut premature deaths of non-communicable diseases by 25% by 2025. 7 in every 10 deaths in people ages 30 to 69 from cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, and chronic respiratory disease occur in the Caribbean, which is deemed the region with the highest rates of premature death from NCDs. At a key forum for stakeholders who are searching for answers to the problem, Director of the Pan-American Health Organization, Dr. Carissa Etienne, warned that NCDs is an epidemic overwhelming the Caribbean and strong action is needed now.
If we continue unchanged, the Caribbean will not meet those targets. We also learned that by far and large, we were unable to monitor these targets for individual countries, but also as a sub-region. So I hate to say there is work to be done, and I hate to say that there is a political leadership that is necessary if we are going to meet those targets, but more importantly, because targets are not so important, if we are going to impact the lives of our people, if we are going to save the lives of our people, there needs to be all-of-government approach.
In sports, this year's CONCACAF Under 15 Boys Championship set for the Cayman Islands and Jamaica has been cancelled. The regional body said the August tournament was postponed until further notice, but made no mention of the ongoing corruption FIFA scandal. The news is seen as not just a blow for youth football in the region, but also to the Cayman economy, as the tournament was expected to provide a late summer boost to hotel and the service sector.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Farley Hill, Crane Beach, fried chicken at Pug's Bar, all parts of Barbadian life that some might know, but others don't. So join me, Katrina Marshall, as I go about town and across country, peeking into tucked away districts and liming with the people who bring them to life. About town and across country, coming soon to Barbados Today, news you can trust.
To regional happenings now, 5 people, including an 8-month-old baby, survived a late-night plane crash in the Bahamas last night. According to police, Coast Guard officials rescued the 5 from the downed aircraft 9 nautical miles southeast of the city, floating on a life raft. The aircraft had reportedly taken off from Crooked Island en route to Nassau when it crashed. And on the international scene, the all clear was given on Capitol Hill today following 2 bomb threats. Parts of the White House and a Senate office building were evacuated after officials received the telephone bomb threats. However, no devices were found at the U.S. Congressional Complex after security officers and bomb-sniffing dogs combed through the building. And that's our evening updates, but you can join us again tomorrow morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media and bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We're also on Channel 101 online TV, as well as Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. See you later.